Welcome back, all you sports and gambling fans out there. Get ready for some NHL betting. Joining me here is our very own SBR contributor, Dave Golokhov. And today, he'll be providing us with his top 3 NHL winning picks of the day. All right, our first game on our coverage here is between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the New Jersey Devils, who bookies are favoring at -135. A price that's right up your alley, Dave. But why is it that you're recommending a play on the over 5.5 in this case?
Yeah, this is a really shitty matchup. You got the Maple Leafs who've dropped 14 of 17. They've been just absolutely horrendous, but they're still 5 points up on the Devils in the standings. Devils have dropped 13 of 19. I mean, taking a look at a closer sort of a micro scale, Devils have obviously been better than the Maple Leafs of late. They can actually win hockey games, whereas Toronto has proven incapable of that. But in this spot, I mean, really tough to pick a team. There's no way you can really bet Toronto in this spot. I mean, anybody who's been betting Toronto, period, is probably taking Molly under their tongue. As far as the Leafs on the road this year with a total of 5.5, 4-15 in those games, dropping over 11 units if you're betting them in that spot. So you can't really bet Toronto. Can't really bet the Devils here either. I mean, -135 for a team that's lost 13 of 19 really sucks. I'm going to recommend the over. I know the Leafs haven't been doing much scoring, but the Devils have been playing in high-scoring games in January. Over is 5-1 this month. Pushes in some of those other games, but 5-1. The over is cash for the Devils. Leafs giving up goals in bunches. So I think Devils get some scoring done. The Leafs getting, Leo Komarov should be back tonight. Peter Holland, maybe Joffrey Lupul as well. Probably gives their offense a boost. And tentatively, we get the over here.
All right, man, let's stay away from the sit on this next one. The one that we're covering here is going to be the Pittsburgh Penguins hitting the road to play the Washington Capitals. Now, odds makers are favoring the Caps between -117 and -125 with a total of 5.5 goals. And the over is where you're leaning towards, but is it only because of the poor play displayed by the Pens' Marc-Andre Fleury, or are they under any other reasons?
Yeah, I mean, this is another matchup where I don't particularly like the side. I think if I'm betting a side, probably leaning with Pittsburgh. They won 3 straight in Washington. They played really well in this series. I believe 7 of 8 overall meetings between the teams. Caps are slumping right now. They've dropped 4 straight. Pittsburgh's coming off a win, 5-3 win over Winnipeg last night. But on the whole, that was just their 11th win, their 4th win in their last 14 games. So not playing particularly well, although, all-star break in between, maybe sort of a bit of a momentum change. But don't like them on the side here. Also, you don't know if Sidney Crosby's going to play. Looks like he will, but not 100%. So I like the over here because the Caps defense has gone to shit. It's a team that had gone 7-0-2 before this 4-game slump and had allowed, 16 goals in the process. I believe 17 goals in the process. In these last 4 losses, they've given up 16 goals. So, it goes to show you that their defense has really soured over the last 4 games. And then, of course, you mentioned Marc-Andre Fleury got the night off last night, but the Pens still played an over, gave up 3 goals. I think we see the same from them about tonight. 3 goals in that vicinity. Save percentage well under 900 for them in the month of January. And I think the Caps and the Pens do some scoring and we get the over.
All right, and last and certainly least, you had to cover that Chicago Blackhawks game going up against the LA Kings. Now, it kind of used to give us some epic showdowns in the recent past, mostly in the postseason. But like you said, in your article, this is going to be a totally different feel for it. What actually drove you to take a shot on the Blackhawks at -104, considering that they're going to be playing in LA?
Yeah, absolutely love the Blackhawks. If I'm rating these picks tonight, it's like the 3 bowls of porridge. There's the one that was too hot, one that was too cold, and this one is just right. I think the Blackhawks are the play of the night. Other 2 games, more so like leans opposed to lockdown picks. Chicago here is the better team. You got a Kings team that is slumping in the worst way. They have given up 3.33 goals per game in the month of January, which is 6th worst among NHL teams. But what's surprising is they're actually giving up the fewest shots per game in the NHL this month, with just 23, just in the vicinity of 23 shots per game. So they're giving up the fewest shots, yet allowing the 6th most goals. This is a team that's broken right now. They have injuries to a couple of their scorers on the second line. They're not playing well defensively. This is a team that has been, their bread and butter has been defense, goaltending, that type of thing over the last 5 years. It's broken right now. Can it change after the All-Star break? Possibly. But going up against a Chicago Blackhawks team that dominates these Kings, I'm going to take a shot with the Blackhawks, especially at a cheap price. Basically a pick. Blackhawks playing better, more momentum, and I think this is the play of the night.
All right, Dave, thanks for the leans and the pick, and we'll talk again tomorrow, my man. And for everyone else, make sure to check back with us tomorrow for some more sports coverage and your free picks. Till then, for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.